What's going on, Panther Nation? It's your boy, Carolina King, Frozen Poet, Frozen Panther, go by many names. Just got off work, that's why I'm over here chilling with the little cool green background, everything matched my shirt a little bit. But either way, check this out, man. So I just want to holler at y'all about a couple of things, man. So we had some big developments this week. One of the main things I want to talk about, or the main thing rather, man, is, so it looks like we cut Matt Kalil. And let me first preface anything I say by showing much respect to Ryan Kalil. Ryan Kalil is definitely a Panther legend, one of the greatest of all times ever put on a uniform, really held it down. I would definitely have respect for him. Definitely one of the guys I wish that we could have got a Super Bowl with. Just because the veterans have put so much work in, they deserve that. But it is what it is, man. Things happen, we move on. Now, when it comes down to Matt, let me just clarify and say that no, I don't think it's been that successful. His tenure, with the Panthers. I don't blame everything on him necessarily. To a certain extent, I will say that I feel like to begin with, it was not a good deal. I don't really knock him because he's gonna try to get his money, and you're gonna have a belief in yourself and what you're capable of, and you're gonna try to move forward with that. But the truth of the matter is, when you look at it, he was never really healthy, I know a lot of Panther fans, we wanted to get rid of Rimmers. We was ready for him to go, and understandable. But when Matt Kalil got here, rather, I think it was more so like we were kind of, or actually Gettleman was kind of looking at what he was capable of. And that's kind of a dangerous thing to do when somebody's coming back off injury, is to pay them at a high level off of what you think they could possibly do. And if I'm not mistaken, like he had like another surgery that he had to do. He had something else that he had to go about doing. Like it was a perspective of, okay, well, he had to get like another hip surgery, and he said he was feeling good. And unfortunately, injuries and everything derailed that again. So it kind of put us in a situation where now he became kind of a villain to a lot of the Panthers fans, just because he didn't really have the production that we were looking for. And especially when you're looking at a position that's that important, when it comes down to protecting $100 million quarterback, you expect a lot from him, and unfortunately we weren't really getting that. I don't have any ill will towards him. I wish him the best. I do believe that it was the right decision on behalf of Hurney. Marty Hurney's not playing around, man. I'm going to be real with y'all. When I look back at the time we spent with Dave Gettleman and the whole Ghetto Magic, at one point, I said I was really a believer in it, but I was like, okay, cool, he making some kind of moves, but, and I'm going to make a video about, my perspective on the whole Gettleman era, and even what I think he's doing right now with the Giants. I don't really want to get too much into that right now, but I do feel like it was one of those situations where I think maybe because the idea, you got somebody like Matt Kalil, who like 6'7", 6'8", on paper, he's definitely like really good, and he did really have a lot of success early on in his career, but as we see, things have kind of changed since then. So I do believe it was one of those situations to where we all had that fantasy of, okay, now you get Ryan Kalil and Matt Kalil on the same line, they're gonna be wreaking havoc together, and unfortunately it didn't work out like that. So I wish him the best with his career. I do know that his contract does leave like some dead money on the table for us that we're gonna have to deal with, but I do think it's structured to where we won't really have to see the bulk of that till next year, if I'm not mistaken. I think I want to say I was watching Sheltron's video, and I think he broke that down. So basically, once again, moving forward, I do think that we've shown that we have a serious perspective when we're trying to change things and make things different as far as things go for the future, and we are really investing in the O-line. The fact that we've already re-signed Darrell Williams, man, like that's really showing a lot. So moving forward, I hope that, if we need to address blindside, I do think we could shift Darrell to that side because we still got Taylor Moton. I think we need to let Taylor cover, one side of the line, and then you can also have I don't know. I feel like those two kind of interchangeable because before Darrell got hurt, Darrell was doing really well. He was holding it down, and things kind of changed since then. So I will say that I think we should maybe put Darrell on blind side and see how he does. I'm confident that he can handle that. But either way, Matt Kalil has been sent off, I'm saying, wish him the best and all that, but I don't think that was really ever the best situation. I won't pretend like I didn't think it was going to be a good pick too, because I was kind of looking forward to that, but it is what it is, man. So shout out to him, man. Much respect to the Kalil family, but I will be truthful. I am kind of glad that things have worked out. I think that it may be the best for both of us, so that way the team can kind of grow and move past that, and that way he can have a chance to start his career fresh, man. So that's just my perspective on that. It's the Frozen Panther. I'm gonna be back. I'm dropping some more stuff, man. So pretty soon I'm trying to pick things up. If y'all don't know, I'm in grad school. I got a lot going on at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm a father. I got a lot going on. You know, but either way, you know, I'm passionate about my team, Panthers and the Lakers. So I got a lot of stuff coming out. And I'll be dropping little videos like this, man. So make sure y'all check in and leave a comment, like, subscribe, or whatever. If you got any questions, leave those down there. Hopefully I can get to those. And I'll be looking out because we got some new stuff coming. Y'all boy be cool.